here. At least I'm thinking so. There we go. All right, guys, how y'all doing today? Now that I know I have sound, I can shut this off. There we go. I'm sitting here. I have the Stub Muffin with me. He is right here causing problems. Being a little troublemaker, aren't you? As always, he's a little... I wouldn't say a troublemaker. He is curious. How about that? Let me tighten this up. There we go. You're just a curious. You're my toddler. I say that all the time about Stubbs. He's my toddler. So today we are going to be opening all... That looks like a lot from here. All these boxes here. All of them. That's a lot of boxes. And we're going to be going onto the phone. Let's see, can I get Stubbs up here since all the kittens are kind of around and hanging out. Chaos Queen. Now, let's not step on anything on the keyboard, Mr. Stubbs. That's where it gets a little tricky. What's it's like he's sniffing for something, like he smells something or is trying to get something. But yeah, so let's go ahead and let's get into the camera, the phone view. We'll do that in a minute. Hi, can I help you, buddy? Can I help you? Come here. Come here. Want to say hi to everyone? You got it. I'm just gonna lay. Okay. Okay. So yeah. He is just gonna be he's just gonna be my lap kitty today. That's cool. At least for the beginning of this. We'll see. Get our phone ready to go. Okay, there it is there. Now we just gotta get it on the screen. And I think that's just me hitting this button right here. There we go. Look at that. Look at us being all professional and shizzle. Okay, so we'll get into our Pokemon Go here in a couple minutes. We got a lot of stuff to do. Today is raid hour tonight for Kyogre, which is very cool. We're going to go with our 2 Scarlet and Violet. Looks like everything's set up. You know what? I see one thing. I don't know why, guys, but for some reason, this will, just every once in a while, will change my resolution to what my monitor really is. But I need it to be there it is, 1920 by 1080. Boom. Now you'll actually, it'll be a lot better for us. Okay. Now you can actually see how much money I have up there. All right, let's get into these. Hopefully we can get some good pulls as we go into our Pokemon Go. Now, first thing we're going to do, we're going to do some raids today. We're going to get into a couple raids, but I also want to right away, we want to lay a star piece down. And we'll go ahead and lay an egg down. And we're going to go in and we're going to collect all of our stuff. All of our stardust that we've left over here, because we have a lot. Go in here. I thought we had some up here. We must have collected it already. And of course, there is our lucky trinket. We may be using today. I think I'm going to be using it today, and it's very cool what I'm going to be trading for. I can't wait to show you guys. I'll show you. If I get it, you'll see it on tomorrow's episode of the 365 in a row. Man, we are getting so much stardust. This is cool. I'm not actively even trying to clear all this stuff. It just my normal play is clearing all this. I'm glad I waited for the star piece. There we go. And we're just going to go ahead and claim my lucky trinket. There we go. We got it. We now have a lucky trinket. Our stardust is... Does that say 3.3 million? Yeah, 3.3 million. Yikes. Okay, cool. And then we do have some other things we need to do here. We'll go ahead and get this first. Talk to Willow. Open our box. Come on, what do we need? We need an Aerodactyl. 20 Ultra Balls, or 20 Pokeballs. Nice. Okay, guys, we need an Aerodactyl for one of our research, and I know you can get it in here. That's a Sinistea. But we'll see. Maybe it's not a phony one. I've never, I didn't even learn about that. I don't know. I may have thrown those away before. Okay, we got him. Let's go ahead and get rid of these 2 boxes. Excuse me, Billy. You know what, dude? Go rest. Go outside. Just because you're going to be in my way. In fact, I'm going to make all of you rest. Just so you can go outside, get some fresh air, enjoy life. And we will get into the Paldea Evolved. There we go. We didn't get any hits off that first one. Dang, we'd been hearing from Willy Wonka if this was my 365. Okay, let's check it out here. It's a phony one. Not bad IVs. But then we have these guys right here. Wow, I don't really care about. Where you going, buddy? Okay. He's gonna hop down. Oh, he literally just jumped over that. There we go. 178. All right. Cling clang. Nice. And then we have another guy. We have another encounter. We'll get that berry. Here's our other encounter, a Slowpoke. We'll get some extra candy from him. And we are up to level 112 now, by the way, guys, which is really cool. Only about a little less than 3 levels to go till we can expand to the most we can expand until they come up with an update. Okay, so we got all that. Now I'm going to go ahead, while we're looking here, I'm going to go ahead and get us into a raid. And I think we're going to do Kyogre. I got to show you guys something really cool. So if you've been watching, I put out a couple of videos with me doing some Kyogre raids. Trying to get a shiny. Let's go ahead and copy this. See if we can get in one real quick here. There we go. That is sent. And I need to go in here real quick, and we want to do the White Kyurem. I'm going to use his adventure effects. I'm probably going to use for like a lot of them. We're going to get 40 candies worth. And because we're going to use that because he likes to, Kyogre likes to move around a lot. But check this out. Recent, I did those videos and didn't get anything, and then I just did a random, one random off raid, and I got me a shiny. So let's go in here. I have Swampert as my Mega, so hopefully we can get some more extra candies. All right, there's 6 of us in there. Cool. Let's go ahead and keep working on this, though. I want to make sure we're opening boxes so we can get through all these. I accidentally pushed the wrong button. We'll just do that right there. And we'll take these and these Obsidian Flames. There we go. Oh, I see a chat. Hold on one second. Hello, how you doing out there in India? We are doing absolutely wonderful here. I hope you're having a great day. We're kind of doing some opening packs and we're doing some raiding of Kyogre. I need to get some more of him. And we're getting ready to have our raid hour here in about a little less than 3 hours. So as soon as I'm done with this live feed, I'm going to be getting ready and heading out to my local park. There we go. Look at that. Nice. 953. Oh, right away, another one. Eldegoss, 170. 2 good hits right in a row. Nice. Oh, what are we looking at here? Oh, we're getting ready to start. I think we have 6 people in here. Sorry I didn't see your chat at first. It was actually down lower for some reason. On my right screen here, but we got you now. And we're going to battle. Hair on my face. And we're going to open packs. Come on, Hoopa. And we're going to hang out with the cats. The kittens are here. Stubbs was on my lap. And Princess was over here beside me. Hey, there we go. 221. Let's go. All right. Oh, Bulbasaur's gone. Man, I've had some good videos I posted of me going against Kyogre, and we've had some really good teams and had some fun. I think my best IVs, though, are still 3 away from a hundo, so it's not great. And man, I would love another shiny to be able to trade. Good trade value. Weeping Bell for 173. Nice. Okay, come on, Palkia, let's go. Pull your weight, buddy. Pull your weight. Looks like he's not even attacking. That's hilarious. Is that mine? That's all of them. Wow. Oh, it's okay. We have a ton of revives. We have a ton of hyper potions, max revives. I don't care about any of that. I just want to beat him and try to get... Hey, look at that. 1,000. Rattata for 1025. Nice. Okay, we're going to try to do this one-handed. What do we need? We just did those. We're going to do this right here. Paldea Evolve, or Paradox Rift. One-handed. There we go. All right, let's get him. We're going to get him. It's no big deal. It's just a time thing. I always say that. I just want to get him done quick so we can move on to the next one. We'll probably do maybe 3 raids during this time period. Figured we'd get one out of the way. And then do some talking about stuff coming up. Okay, he should be going down any second. Come on, Rillaboom. And we got him. There we go. Okay, cool. And we got a card, a Sea King for 259. Nice. Man, it's double tasking. This is crazy. Okay, we win. And we did do a star piece. There's 3 rare candies, which is awesome. A Pawnee for 387. And here it is, the moment of truth, guys. Let's see it. Let's see that big pink. Oh, no. 22. That's a low IV one also. But when you use the White Karam's adventure effect, he doesn't move, he doesn't attack, he just sits there and takes the excellent throws. Wow, that was a tiny circle and we nailed it. Yes. Come on, that deserves it. Ah, oh, really? Dude, your IVs are not that good. You should not be putting up this much of a fight. I didn't almost hit my mic. That was my fault. Sorry about that. He jumped right out. I end up hitting my mic again. But we might get him on this one. And, oh, man. There's our excellent throw. Getting any more hits? I hope we get something pretty decent. We got a really good hit a couple days ago during our Kitten Coliseum. I think it was Mondays. Yet another excellent throw. One wiggle wiggle, two wiggle wiggle, and he's out. This should not be that hard for this guy, man. If he was a hundo, I'd be a little bit different, but he is not. Yet another. That was a really nice excellent. Whoops. Oh, man. Did he stay in there? Did we catch him? We caught him. Yay. Okay, good. Get rid of our boxes so we can keep opening. We're going to go back to these Scarlet and Violet. In fact, we're going to do all 4 boxes because that way we can concentrate on other things and just worry about hitting enter or hitting clicking the mouse when we get a hit. Okay, 4 regular and 4 XL candies. Nice. And here's his crappy IVs. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Look at that, guys. One of my favorites. Ride On. I always like to show this off. My daughter got me this for Christmas. See, when I can't, I assume, hold on one second here. Let me click over like this. Well, that works. Cool. Okay. Yeah, my daughter got me a little stuffed Ride On for Christmas. One of my favorite things. All right, so that was our first raid. I'm going to have to use another one of White Karam's adventure effects if we're going to do another raid right now. I wish he's lasted just a little bit longer. It's expensive for 10 minutes, you know? All right, we got that. All right, let's see if I can get into a second raid here real quick. We didn't see where he was from. I do like to see that sometimes. We'll take a look here in a minute, though. Oh, that one's full. We'll get into this one here. Add our new friend. And hopefully get him. And while we're at it, I need to make sure I heal up my guys. Oh man, look, they put that lucky trinket right up front there, right where you want to see it. That's awesome. Let's see real fast where this guy was from. I like to see where my raids are from. Florida. Okay. That's cool. So that lucky trinket I am using to get a Pokemon I've been wanting. And I think I'm going to be doing the trade tonight at the raid hour, which is really exciting. And it is a Pokemon that, I mean, it's a lucky trade. If I don't have a Shundo yet, guys. If I could get this as a Shundo in a lucky trade, it would be absolutely amazing. If not, if it's pretty kind of rough IVs, I will be using a golden bottle cap to make it a Shundo. So I kind of want it to either be, for that reason, I don't want it to be one that's like, a 92%. I don't want it to be like 4 off from a hundo. I want it to either be, 8 or 10 off from a hundo or be a Shundo, because I want it to be worth my bottle caps. I really don't want to use a golden bottle cap if he's only 1 point away from being a Shundo, right? So we'll see what happens when we do that trade tonight. And I will be telling you guys all about it, of course, on the show tomorrow, which I might be recording today. So my partner in crime, the Chaos Queen, who you know from my GeoGuessr videos, is out of town, and for the next week, she's doing a road trip with the girls, her nieces and sister and mom, and it's very exciting. But that means that for the next week, I am unsupervised. So normally, my evenings are spent hanging out with her, which is what I like to do. But when she's not here, I can do things like live stream more of this, Or I can, like tonight, I would normally get home from my raid hour and I would eat and hang out with her and then go to bed. But tonight, I'll be able to come home and probably record the next day or two of 365, because I just have a lot of stuff I need to do while she's gone. We have a pretty big driveway and back patio area that I would really, really love to get pressure washed and clean the garage and just do some things that I enjoy doing, believe it or not. I love jobs where I can just put in my earbuds and get lost. And the next thing you know, it's like 5 hours have passed. That's my kind of jam. 881, nice. Okay, come on. Let's get them. I didn't see how many people we have in here. It appears like we have a decent amount because he's already got a nice little chunk. And he has gotten a couple good hits on us, but we're still there. Oh, now we're not. Is this thunderous? Come on. But as I said, he's already a third of the way down. So for that reason, and I also would like to maybe do some live streams in the evenings. So I might be doing that maybe Friday night or Saturday night. I don't know. I do have a buddy coming over, some friends coming over at some point this weekend, but I don't know when. But I would definitely like to make time to do a live feed at some point. And I am unsupervised until next Wednesday. So I got lots of time to do things. Maybe record ahead on my 7 Days to Die game, which is very possible, and get some editing of that done, because I do have For those of you who don't know, for a living, I actually sing and tour around, and I'll be out of town several places in the next couple months. Where will I be? I'm going to Denver and in Pennsylvania. There we go, we got them. I feel like I'm missing somewhere, but yeah, so it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time. But for that reason, I need to sometimes go ahead and record early. Oh, cool. I just actually heard from her. She's flying to meet them somewhere, so they just landed. Yay. All right, let's see. I think we got the last hit. That's awesome. Come on, please be shiny. We need another one. No. And once again, really bad. I seem to have the better luck when I'm not recording or not putting it on for you guys. I don't know if I've gotten a shundo on any of my raid videos. And I think I've done 9 of them already now. In all fairness, I think one of them was a Gigantamax that couldn't be shiny. So there's that too. All right, we caught him. Let's see where he's from and check out his crappy IVs. Vermont. And yeah, there's his crappy IVs. Okay. All right, guys, we're going to finish this up, and I'm going to go see if I can find us a kitten. See which kitten I can find. And I need to let the puppers in because he is outside and it's hot out. So I'll tell you what, guys, if you're watching, I'll be right back.
Got a pickup truck with patches of rust. To some folks it don't look like much, but it's mine. Yeah, it's mine. I got 3 clear channels on my old TV, PBR in the fridge, or leftovers to eat. Well, it's good enough. It's good enough for me. I'm living like a king, loving every day. I may not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king. I spend 40 hours on that graveyard shift, turning a wrench, driving a lift. It's honest work for honest pay. I don't do Versace or Calvin Klein. These old blue jeans and flannel shirts are fine. Don't care what you say, 'cause I'm doing okay. I'm living like a king, loving every day. I may not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king. It don't matter how much in this world you've got, as long as you got the ones you love standing by your side. Yeah, they're the reasons why I'm living like a king, loving every day. I may not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king, loving every day. I may not have a lot, but I've got it made. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king. I'm living like a
Okay, guys. Well, I found our kitten. It's kind of funny because I have a 100-pound dog. You can almost hear him purring. And now I got Stubbs hitting the microphone. Hi, big guy. I got Princess right here behind me. Whoa, come here. Come here and say hi. We got Princess and the Stubbs, or the Roy. Mwah, mwah. And then I have, there you got top down. Stubbs is right here on the desk. As we get a good hit there. Let's go ahead and you're sitting on the mouse, Stubbs. Nice. The thing here's the one of my favorites. Remember, I like Rhydon. Well, here's Rhyhorn. Let's grab him. Oops, wrong one. We'll just get extra candies. Hi. Do you want to get him? He wants to nibble my finger. Why are we biting me? Why are we biting me? Huh? Is there a reason for it? Is there a reason for it? Want to tell everyone hello? Say hi. I'm Stubbs. Make sure you subscribe to my dad's channel and like the video. Right? All right. That was good. That was good. So yeah, we have to get this Rhyhorn. So I have I have a 100-pound dog, and it's easy to find him when I want to find him, because I just find him. He's a dog. He's not gonna, a 100-pound dog really doesn't have a whole lot of places to hide in a house, right? But these kittens, they have all kinds of crazy places they can hide, and they don't hide a lot. That's the funny part. We're gonna do these temporal forces here. We'll do 3 packs. 3 boxes, I should say. There we go. Did I miss him again? Why am I having trouble catching this guy for some reason? Here's a great throw. Is he being stubborn, or am I just not throwing it good today? There we go. Now we got him. So if you're watching live, let me know what you think of the bottle cap announcement. I have mixed emotions about it, because I originally thought it was going to be where you had 3 points to spend. You could only spend 3 points, but you could do it over multiple Pokemon. So if you had 3 different Pokemon that were 1 point away from a hundo, you could use it 1 on each of those and get 3 hundos. But instead, it's not limited to 3 points. It could be 45 points, but it's limited to 1 Pokemon. And so that kind of took my plan away. 2025, nice. That kind of took my plan away, because my original plan when we first heard about that and thought that's what it was going to be was I was going to go in here to this Rhydon, or this Groudon I caught, and he's 2 away from being a Shundo. And I was going to go ahead and Shundo him. And then if I had my third point, I was going to go up here to this Palkia. And my Palkia would have been a hundo. So I'd have had 2 amazing cards, a Shundo and a hundo. But now I'm limited to just 1. That's why I really hope, it would just be amazing if this, either that's not even one of the ones that I'm going to use the bottle cap on. I'm going to use the bottle cap on a Pokemon that I'm going to be using my lucky trinket with. Now, last time I did a lucky trade was over the weekend, and I'll show you who I got. I got this guy right here. A shiny icon. I changed the name because my friend Heather's the one that traded me. I'll show you my IVs here real quick. There's my IVs, which is 4 away from a Shundo. And that's Necrozma it's a good one. But guys, she was like, well, just, trade me a Groudon. I said, well, I have a shiny Groudon I can trade you. And her eyes like lit up. She was like, couldn't believe I was going to trade her a shiny Groudon. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Guys, she got a frickin' Shundo. She got a Shundo Groudon. I still don't have a Shundo. And then I'm like the luckiest person to trade with. I had one guy I traded with. I gave him a shiny Tapu Koko. And he got a 98%. And then there was another one. I've done like 4 different trades in my group, and everyone gets great Pokemon. Like really high. Mine are usually, this is the best one I've gotten. Mine are usually pretty not that great. So I'm hoping I use all of my, that's not true. That is not true. I forgot. This Palkia was actually a trade. The thing is that was not a lucky trade. We just got lucky with it. And now this Mewtwo was a lucky trade. And see, that's kind of what my IVs are used. That's what I'm used to right there. It's just not the greatest IVs. So yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, guys. With if I would love to get the Pokemon, and I'm obviously not telling you right away what it is because I want it to be a surprise. But if I can get that in a shiny during the trade, or not shiny, but a Shundo, that would be amazing. Now, I think either way, I really hate, guys, if it's a 98, I really hate to use a golden bottle cap for something like that. I may not do it. I don't know what else I would use it on. Something rare. I had some people say Zygarde, which is one of these mythicals that you can only get one of. If you have a shiny Mew, that'd be great. Now, none of my mythicals are shiny. I thought you could do Kubfu, possibly. I don't have any shiny Kubfu. I was looking through my shinies, actually. I'm never quick enough for that. There we go. My shinies that I would... Now, this one would be kind of cool, because look at that. Those are just horrible. Those are absolutely horrible IVs. And that would be kind of close to being cool. I don't know. I feel like maybe. And then, of course, I have my Groudons. Machop, I don't need a Shundo of him. No, I don't think so. Now, that's my shiny Zacian. Now, that would be one of my other alternatives if I were to get a decent, or if I were to get... Well, I mean, this would turn him into a Shundo. So that would be a good one. I feel like maybe... Nice, 822. I feel like if I were to get a Shundo on my trade tonight, then this might be the guy I go for the Shundo with my bottle cap. Just because he will be very powerful. But everyone else, I don't really have a Serena. There's my Kyogre. My Frigigator is cool. I don't need a Zelf. I definitely don't need these guys. Greninja. Where did I get him? Caught in the Wild. Is that... How rare is he? I don't know enough about him. He's not that powerful. I mean, even maxed out there, he's not that... I don't know if I remember even getting him. And he's a shiny. I got a shiny Greninja. When did I do that? Well, I mean, hold on. This was just a month ago. I don't remember that, guys. Tapu Fini. My Moltres. Yeah, I have that's just a regular. I was wondering if that was my Gigantamax or something. Let's get rid of these. Went through all those. I never seem to have good luck with those. That's why I was like, let's get them out of the way. And let's go ahead and do all these Obsidian Flames. I'll probably get into another raid here in a couple minutes. I think we got them all. So the Moltres, I mean, that'd be kind of cool, but I don't know. Definitely not. Definitely not. A Tapu Bulu. So I guess I had a shiny for Tapu Koko, traded him away because the dude really wanted him, and I didn't have a personal feeling towards the Tapu Koko, so I went ahead and traded him. So, but now I do have two of the Tapus. A Crust Incineroar, that's kind of cool. Blacephalon, I have two of him. I wonder if the guy I'm trading tonight has a Blacephalon, because that'd be a good trade. There's my Gigantamax Snorlax shiny. A shiny Blissey Articuno. That's a cool one, but no. I have two shiny Articunas. Interesting. I caught that one in a raid battle, and I caught this one. Oh, that's funny. It says in a raid battle and in a raid. I don't know what the difference is. My Blaziken. One of the most disappointing shinies I think there is. Kittens. Come here. One of the cats has, I think, lost a ball under the, under something. There's my Charizard. Now that'd be kind of cool. I wish that was not a Gigantamax Charizard, because I really don't deal with the Gigantamax as much. Now there we go. Isn't that, is that a legendary or not? Oh, I traded. That's a trade. Okay. Why did I trade for that? I don't know. I swear I don't remember some of this stuff. My memory might be gone because I don't remember. I don't remember why, you know, I can think maybe I traded him and I said, just give me whatever. That could be what it is. But I don't think I have any good mythicals. I don't think that was a mythical. My Kangaskhan, it'd be kind of okay, I guess, but definitely not. If they were coming out with them sooner, oh, the Superior, that'd be kind of neat. If I knew that they were going to be coming out with mythical or these bottle caps more often, then that would be kind of cool. I have like so many of these Absols. Ugh, the muck. And then I have a whole ton of the Calm Day guys. Like you're gonna see like Sprigatito. That's one of my favorites. Check that out. He's only 2 away from a Shundo, I should say. That is one of my prized possessions. Now, I do have this Charmander that's shiny. I guess I could easily... Ah, it's a Dynamax. See? It's Dynamax. I don't think I have a good... I don't have a shiny Charmander that's regular. Dang it. Because that'd be one I'd consider, because I like Charizard. I got 2 of him. I got several of these guys. I'll have several of the... My brain just went because I saw Corsola. That's a cool shiny. Archon. Got several shinies of him. Look at that. All right, let's get into some more and then we'll see what else we got. And we're going to do another raid. We'll do that near the end though here. Here we go. What do we want to do? Let's do 3 of these Twilight Masquerades. There we go. Yeah, I still have time. Still have lots of time here. A Grumpig. Let's see here. No. Arbok. No. No. I should maybe just go ahead and evolve some of these guys to make them a little more... I like that Shinx, by the way. Make them a little more desirable if they're already evolved. Now there's my other Moltres that is a shiny. Now I think the one was a Galarian. And then this one was the Caught in the Wild. So this was the Galarian one. And that'd kind of be cool to have someday. If I knew, because yeah, that'd be a lot of work to get that one up. I have several of... Oh, that's a Is that a shiny Shadow? I didn't know I had that. Now you cannot use the golden bottle caps on Shadows. I was going to say, I bet you the IVs are absolutely horrible. I can't get a shiny Shadow and have good IVs. That just wouldn't be... The game wouldn't allow that. But see how many of these guys have shiny and these guys? I got 2 of the Skunks. Shiny Umbreon. I used to have several of these guys. I might have traded some of... Oh, this Palmo. I have a bunch of those guys. Fuecoco, I probably have several. Rockety. I'm sorry. Carablast. Let's see here. Fungus is cool. Yeah, I don't know if I'm seeing any really rare... Super rare, other than... Oh, that's a cool one. Other than the Raichu. I don't have any great powerful ones. Like, if I had a Charizard, that'd be cool. I got 2 of him? I don't know if I have 2 of him or not. Oh, stupid. I have way too many of these guys. Oh, that's kind of cool. Just flipping through. I have a bunch of shinies I didn't realize. But like I said, a lot of them are lame. Like I have so many rates that's not funny. Nah, Meowth is kind of cool. I just grabbed this guy like a week ago. Dusk Noir. That's pretty cool. I wish this was the female version of Combi that I could evolve. That would be neat. But unfortunately, it's not. I have several of him. I evolved one of them. If you guys see, yeah, I like the Goomy. I'll tell you, we'll be coming up to Slack off. I could do another slacking. No, I don't think so. Let me go ahead and get rid of these. That slacking, it irritates me that he's the my strongest CP Pokemon. And while not useless, I mean, the only time I use him is to put in gyms. Here we go. We should be coming across one of my favorite shinies. Oh, this one's neat. Okay. I have two of him. I have two Combies. Neither one's the female, though. That's kind of crazy. Now I need to 1018, nice. I need to evolve this guy into a Magnezone. I just have to do it near a lure module, and I keep forgetting. 231, okay. There he is. It's one of my favorites, my Ditto. So I don't really know. As you can see, we get a lot of these repeats. That one's cool. So many of these guys. And that's the second shiny shadow I have of this one. I have two shiny shadows of one. That's kind of crazy. Victreebel. So many of these. I'm going to have to go in and delete. Oh, I didn't know I had two of these guys. Apparently I do. That's cool. I thought I only had one of him. And I have several of these. Well, that's a Zigzagoon. Okay. Hi, kitten. How are you doing? Toxicroak. Yeah, I mean, we have a couple that are interesting, but I don't know if any of them are worth putting a bottle cap into. So, let me know what you all think. I'm going to go ahead and let's make sure all of our guys are healed first. Oh, I wasn't going to use a lucky egg, but I will now. There we go. Cool. Let's go in. I'm going to go in here and try to get another raid with Kyogre. Keep going with this, though. That one filled up fast. Here's one. That filled up fast. These raids fill up really fast. There's not a whole lot of them. Here we go. We should get in that one. There we go. We're in one here. Well, let me rephrase that. I got in the party. We need to see if we can actually get in an invite. And in the meantime, I'm going to go in here and use him one time. If we can get the raid done quick enough, maybe I can do two, because that way I don't feel like I wasted it, you know? What did we open there? I don't even know what we were opening. I have zero idea, guys. Oh, we were opening these. Okay. Okay, still waiting on it. Let's go ahead and do these 4 Paradox Rift. And that'll leave us with 6 Shrouded Fable and 6 Stellar Crown. There we go. Hello, good sir. We would love an invite if you don't mind. My adventure effect isn't getting any younger. I need to go in and send some of my friends who are best friends that I'll be seeing tonight gifts and see if we can get lucky friends by chance. Get 2 special trades all season during this season, which is amazing. Man, I hate when people take so long to do these. We're going to go into a different one. Maybe this guy will be quicker. Every once in a while, you'll get into one of these raids, and it's like takes forever to get the invite. Oh, this might be the first invite we got. Let's just get in there regardless. Okay, there's 5 of us in here so far. Hopefully we can get some more. Hope you all are having a good day today. We have 1.3, almost $1.38 million. And really nothing, not a whole lot of stuff to spend money on. I guess we'll be spending, if I do some live feeds here this weekend, we'll be spending a little bit of money. I mean, it's like chump change when you have 1.3 million, right? But we will be spending money on more packs. I don't know, maybe I'll set it up and we'll just do, like, I don't know. What do we do now? 48 cases? Maybe do like 100 cases of Stellar Crown or something like that. I don't know. We're still missing a handful of, a decent amount actually, of the ghost cards. And we have 3 really expensive cards in our tables waiting to sell, but people just can't afford them, I guess. Come on. I mean, this is kind of about Pokemon Go right now. Oh, we started already. Wasn't paying attention. But it's kind of about Pokemon Go and doing these raids, but I still want to get some really good cards to put in our tables. And by good cards, I'm thinking more like the $5,000 and over variety. Come on, Palkia, get them. Once again, I didn't see how many we started out with. I know it says right up there under the orange circle, but I can't see that. Boom. Multitasking my butt off here, guys. $101. Come on. You can do better than that. It was really cool when I get, like I said, I decided other than this, I'm not going to make any more videos doing Kyogre raids, but I will do the occasional if I get an invite. If I look down and see the invite there and it's Kyogre, I will do it. And that's how we got the shiny. It was just a one-off. I was like, yeah, I'll do that. I'm really hoping tonight, because we'll probably do about 7 or 8 raids tonight. And that's what we did last week with Groudon, and I did get a shiny Groudon during raid night. So hopefully we can get one tonight. It'd be amazing to get one right now and one tonight. Get lots of trade stuff. Because I have a lot of cool things I want to trade for. And I have to make sure I have the trade fodder. You know, I do have a bunch of Pokemon that I really don't care. I don't have a emotional, sentimental attachment to, like my Tapus that I have left. I can't remember. I have a Feeny and a Bulu. I think I have a Tapu Bulu and a Tapu Feeny. And we're getting ready to bring him down. And I didn't go through all my Pokemon, so that's cool. All right, let's go, and we opened all these. So we're going to go Shrouded Fable now. We'll do 3 boxes. And then on our 200th episode, I should say, I'm going to go in here and basically open every card here. We did that for the 100th episode. One of our amazing Shmoo Crew members suggested it, and I like the idea. All right, we're just going to let that sit for a minute. Get all of our luck. Eldegoss, 265. Our collected luck. I want to see a shiny. I want to see a hundo. I want to see a shundo. How's that? Here we go. It's not a shiny. 2333. That's a pretty good. I wonder, I think that is going to be... I think that's going to be 3 off again. I think I have this one. And I think the 2333 is what I already have. Cinderace 308. Nice. Uh, 2330. I think let's say 2333. I think we're getting ready to see. I think that's going to be 3 away from a hundo. Exactly, 3 away from a hundo. Nice. And that one's in Memphis, Tennessee. Nice, okay. Well, I'm going to definitely mark that one, because that is one that I'll probably keep as a secondary for myself. There we go. Nice, okay. Cinderar. We may or may not do, we probably won't do any more raids today. I'll save all my luck for tonight. I went 2 weeks in a row during our raid hour. One was for, I know one was for Kangaskhan. And it was the very next week. It might have been a Tapu, but I don't remember. But the crazy thing was, both weeks, 2 weeks in a row, I got a shiny and a hundo of each, both weeks. But I've yet to get a shundo. In fact, I think, like I said, I think my closest shundo that I've ever caught is this Groudon and Raichu. Excuse me. And they're 2 away from a shundo. Get through these guys. Do I have any kittens in here, by the way? Shut my arcade machine off and put this blanket up here. They like to lay up there. I think at one point they were upset that I took away their place to sleep. What did we do here? Has to be this, yeah. We'll go ahead and gather that. Now we might as well wait. And these are our challenges for level 43 that we're doing pretty good. I don't have any of the power up a Pokemon 43 times because I'll do that. I mean, if I get this Shundo tonight, or, I mean, if I end up getting this card, this Pokemon tonight, and we decide we're going to use the bottle cap on them, then I'll power up as much as I can. It's someone that I don't have much of, and so I don't have a lot of the candies. So I will be using my rare candies and rare XLs. Hello. Hold on, I got a kitten here. Hi. I think it's Princess. It's the one you guys haven't seen yet today. Princess. Hello. My precious princess. Hi. She likes to play. She loves to be She loves to put her feet up on me and like kind of do a gentle paw, and she'll put one paw up and then she'll reach like she's reaching for me to get my attention. And then, but she doesn't really want picked up. She just wants to play, huh? You can go up there. There we go. $1,000 hit. Nice. And yeah, so now she's sitting here looking out the window like a good girl. Wow, we're getting lots of hits here. Now we just got 3 in a really short amount of time. That's cool. But I'll get those powered up when it's time. The hatch 14 eggs. I mean, I've got, whoops, let's see. I got a bunch of them in incubators right now. I'll roll it. So yeah, some of these will be, I'm sure tonight some of these will be hatched, and I need to get some more. All right. I have some incubators. I don't have any super incubators though. That's why the 10K eggs are still sitting there. I don't want to do them in regular incubators. I'll wait. And if I have to go in and just buy 1 or 2, because I'll have a 12-kilometer egg pretty soon. I think I have 5 components. So maybe tonight at the park, I will run into 2 grunts, get a grunt, and then meet, hopefully, Cliff. I would love to get a shiny shadow gibble. That'd be awesome. What you think, girl? What you thinking? All right. And if you haven't watched the show before, we do this 365. I've been doing this for 365 days is what the plan is. I'm at day 187, as you can see. And we recently, I just went in and sat for about, probably an hour and a half and off camera and rearranged the entire store. I seem to do that about every 50 episodes. Just kind of, I don't know. We're trying to get to where we can get more visitors than 170. I think 178 was our max. And I got a bunch of posters and everything. I got some statues for outside. And then it went down. And I thought maybe the statues were, I don't know, a little too much, taking up too much space out there. I don't know. But they went down to like 160. And I was like, oh, so I packed them all up except for Glenn. I'll let you guys see Glenn here in a minute. Since we're done with these 3 packs. 1, and here we go. As soon as I'm done throwing this stuff away. Must tidy. Oh. I still have some in there. How many do I have? 1. Okay, now we're good. So yeah, this is Glenn. I don't know why his name is Glenn, but that's Glenn. But yeah, I mean, we have Glenn, and then we just have one other one right here, right? And then, yeah, because I have several others. I mean, I have a bunch of other statues, but they're put away. Because I had too many out here. Now, I do have 3 different statues here. This is one of the big major changes I did. I put, basically at the end of each of these aisles is the backstock for whatever's on these shelves. Originally, I had all the shelves lined up in the back here. The whole back wall was nothing but backstock shelves. And if they needed to restock something here, they had to go the whole way back there, come up, put the things in, go the whole way back. So now it's just walk right here, over, and put it away and done. Or if it's throw it away, literally turn right around. So I feel like that's working better. One change I'm going to make at some point here, fairly soon, I think. I had these all on their own shelves, each one of these. But it seemed to take up a lot of space. I don't know. I don't know what I thought. I like the look of these better. but I may go ahead and maybe when this is opened up, I might make that whole wall and just put more of these in there because we need a total of 12, 23. We need a total of 23 and we have 8 here. So you're looking at 3 times this. But that's going to be when that wall opens up on level 115. So we'll see what happens. But that is probably going to be the next major thing I do. We'll go ahead and start with 3 of these. There we go. I was looking Salem, the black cat. That's one you haven't seen yet today. Quite often lays on the other side of my room. I have a blanket on the floor, and he likes to lay there. Or he likes to be on the top of the cat tree. Hi, troublemaker. Is this Roy? Come here. Hi. Come here. It's so quiet here without the Chaos Queen. Don't tell her I said that. 223. My big puppers came in. I got to feed him in a couple minutes because he's going to get at me. Now, the cutest thing about Stubbs is when I feed the big dog, he'll sit and wait patiently for one single piece of dog kibble. I don't know why, but one time he had one and he liked it, so it just started to be a thing where when I'd feed the dog, he would just sit there and look at me like, where's mine? And so I just started every day, every time I feed the big dog, I get one piece of kibble and he sits there, waits for it like a good boy, and he gets it and everyone's happy. It's gorgeous out here today. I hope it's nice where you guys are. I hope it's nice for raid hour tonight if you guys are going. It looks like it's going to be absolutely beautiful here. I have a buddy picking me up, and he's the one that I'm doing the special trade with my lucky trinket. And so I'm hoping that I'm not hoping, I told him, I'm like, if you want, we'll stop and we'll get some like Sonic drinks and food and stuff and hang out before the raid hour. So hopefully he's up for that. It's the least I can do for him offering to trade me. I just hope I have something that he really wants. I think he's like a level 48 or 50. I believe. So really, I don't know. I mean, I don't think there's anyone that I have that he's not going to have. It'll be more of a, okay, which shiny do I have that you'd like to maybe try to get a Shundo because it's a lucky trade, you know? Do you have any of the shinies that I have that yours are just absolutely awful? That's what's going to come down to. And that's why I will see if he has, and I think we're ultra friends, so it shouldn't cost much Stardust, so that'll be nice. But I think I will, if he wants any of the shinies that need evolved, I'll offer to evolve them before I trade him. That way it saves him on all the Stardust and candy. All right, guys, we got 3 more boxes. By the way, that's Walter. If you've never watched any of my shows here, I've named all of our employees and most of our customers. That's Bernie. That's Pink for obvious reasons. There's Gus. That's AJ. That's Travis. There in the red pants is Ron. I mean, it's stupid. I really do need to get a life, but yeah. I named all of them. In fact, I've asked ChatGPT to help me create full backstories for them. And so far I've only done Tony. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I don't know how I want to present it. I thought maybe if I do these, maybe I could, during Kit and Coliseum, on some of the, so total 118, on some of the days I could do a customer profile. I would have to make up, I'd have to make up like a cool graphic for it and put all the wording there so we could, people could read along and stuff like that. Because I also thought about doing shorts with my customer profile. And maybe I'll try to arrange that. If you watch any of my YouTube shorts, they are totally different than any of these pack openings I do. Every night I open about 16 boxes or so, something like that. But if you watch any of my YouTube shorts, you're not going to see any of those on any of my shows. Those are exclusive to YouTube shorts. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm like yawning. I am ready to go. Did not sleep good last night. I've had knee troubles, guys. I'm getting old. And I had a steroid shot in my knee a couple weeks ago. It didn't do anything. Nothing. And so their next step is to inject a gel into my knee. And that's what they did yesterday. And so it could take 4 weeks or more for it to kick in and really start working. But in the meantime, it's a gel. And so not only is my knee still hurting from where it normally hurts, but the injection site, and because it's gel, it's like really, it's thick and it's a lot of pressure on my knee. So that was hurting. So I did not sleep good last night. And I'm like, I had to get up this morning at 5:30 to do a radio thing for a station out in Pennsylvania. So I done smart. So I'd normally think about taking a nap, but I did not take a nap today, and I won't get one because we're going raid hour, and then I'm going to come home, and I really want to get a couple episodes ahead in this. So I probably won't go to bed early, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to sleep good tonight because I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I have a radio thing on Friday, but I don't have to get up early tomorrow, except to let my old big dog out and feed him and the cats. And trust me, they will be getting me up probably by no later than 6 o'clock. But I'll be able to go back to bed. And that is the plan, is to go back to bed. I got anything on my screen here wanting to say hello? Oh, we do. We did have, by the way, yesterday we had Spotlight Hour and with Colossus, and I did not get a shiny. Oh, whoa. I have this running record of, that finally got broke, but that was a couple weeks ago, of not getting a shiny on Spotlight Hour on Tuesdays. Whereas my buddies just have really good luck getting them. There we go. All right. That is it. Look, I put all these posters up. You can't see them now that these things are here. But I'm going to line up posters the whole way back there, I think. Kind of like this. Maybe I should move these posters up, make it a little more aesthetically pleasing. I don't know. They say the more posters, the more people you can get in here. And then I have room for all kinds. If I make a whole wall of these guys, I could put posters on over each one individually. That'd be kind of cool. All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it for now. I am going to get ready and get ready to head over to our raid hour. I hope you guys, if you go, I hope you're safe and have a good time, and hope you catch lots and lots of really good Kyogres and maybe a couple shinies and a Shundo. Let me know in the comments if you got one. That'd be awesome. And also, and I forgot to say this at the beginning, which I normally do, If you'd like to be a friend on Pokemon Go, you can put in the comments below your trainer number, and I will add you, and I'll put a tag on there as Shmoo Crew, which is what I do. And my Shmoo Crew you guys get priority on gift giving. And if you want to be invited to raids, you just let me know. I like mega raids, or I only like 5-star raids or whatever. Let me know, and I will try to make you guys priority on those also. But that's it for now, guys. We are going to head out. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my channel. Hit the like button, subscribe for more, and yeah, tomorrow morning we'll be back at it with day 188. Until then, my brain went. Until then, I'm the Catalyst. You guys are amazing. Much love.
Got a pickup truck with patches of rust. To some folks it don't look like much, but it's mine. Yeah, it's mine. I got 3 clear channels on my old TV, PBR in the fridge, or leftovers to eat. Well, it's good enough. It's good enough for me. I'm living like a king, loving every day. I may not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king. I spend 40 hours on that graveyard shift, turning a wrench, driving a lift. It's honest work for honest pay. I don't do Versace or Calvin Klein. These old blue jeans and flannel shirts are fine. Don't care what you say, 'cause I'm doing okay. I'm living like a king, loving every day. I may not have a lot, but I've got it made. I want for nothing. Yeah, I don't need a thing. I'm living like a king.